My name's Josh.
I'm Hannah.
And I'm co-running this Urban Fox Folk Club. Urban Fox is a promotions company who specialise in promoting folk music in the city centre of Birmingham. One of our aims is to bring folk music to a wider audience. So folk music has in the past been quite a small crowd of people, and we want to kind of widen that out and bring more opportunity to the general public to hear folk music. And so one of the ways that we want to do that is by bringing it into the city centre on a regular basis, and not just in a kind of one-off gigs or 4 gigs a year kind of thing. We want to do it every month in the same place so that people know where it is and they can just turn up and come and watch some good, high-quality modern folk music.
It's going to be great to have a central location, so you don't have to travel out of the city to listen to this folk music. And yeah, just so it's really part of the music scene in Birmingham, which is really vibrant anyway, and to catch a really wide audience too.
It's great to have the diversity of music, so you have the choice of whatever you want to listen to, you can have that choice, so I think it's great.
I think it's amazing. I think there's a real hole in the market really here, to be honest. There's lots of young people who are going to be interested in folk music and new acoustic music, so it's a perfect place for it, and there's an audience ready and waiting, I think, so it's great.
Urban Fox, we're looking to put on some kind of new folk music. We're really going to try and catch this new folk revolution, newer, cutting edge sounds, as well as the really traditional stuff.
Even the traditional stuff sounds quite modern. If you listen to the Urban Quartet, it's rooted in tradition, but it's really funky and modern as well. And there's a lot of traditional young players now who have a really contemporary feel as well.
We don't fully know what's going to happen each night, almost anything.
We're hoping to get a really relaxed kind of feel. It's not going to be like a typical folk club, hopefully. We want to have lots of people coming in, having a drink, just having a great time with their mates, because that's what folk music's all about.
My name's Joe Broughton, this is Paloma Trigas, and we're in the Urban Folk Quartet with Tom Chapman and Frank Moon. Well, you couldn't get many more people in. I think it was at capacity anyway, and everyone I spoke to, I know, well, and everyone seemed to have a good time, so they've done a great job of organising it.
Absolutely, fantastic. I think the Urban Fox Club has a lot of amazing things about it, one of them being that it's a brilliant opportunity for musicians to play, and also for audiences to see shows and acts that perhaps they wouldn't normally do. So it's a brilliant opportunity for all of that, and I think everybody can share that together, and it gives a different vibe to the venue as well. The range of artists that they've managed to get is already massive, so there'll be something for anybody.
I would like to say that the Urban Folk Quartet was completely unique. We obviously love to think that's the case, but there are other bands and other groups in a similar vein which have a lot of traditional and roots music based stuff, but using a lot of the influences and other music from around them that they hear. So there's a whole strand of a lot of people doing that kind of thing. And where do they play?
Hopefully bands are going to want to come and perform at our club because it's slightly different.
Yeah, we'd love to play here again. Yeah, it's great. Yeah, good venue. So I think good music needs to be heard, and I think there's a lot of good music that falls into the folk genre.
I think people should come because folk is brilliant, it's great.
They've hit up on something a bit ahead of the game by where they could maybe make a home for some bands like us, which we need.
I had a really good evening. Yeah, it was a very, very good evening. But I don't really know where you would go to hear folk. So I think it's good that it's been opened up. And I really enjoyed it tonight.
Oh, definitely coming out, yeah.
Can't stand still when you listen to that music, you just have to dance. It's just so much fun. It's great.
I think like it at the moment in Birmingham. Fun, energetic, really enjoyable evening all in all.
I would get as many friends as I possibly could to come along because it was just such a great night. And I really enjoyed myself and I danced the night away.
In a venue this size, you need it to be full all the time to get a good vibe and to keep the standard of artists going and to keep the audience enjoying it. So let's hope that everybody keeps coming and then it will be just as good as tonight.